Welcome to the Cultaholic Wrestling Podcast.
I love those on-deck bits you put on Twitter, by the way, Ross. That will be brought up.
2 hours out of my night to find them, and I found them finally. It was amazing.
I was mistaken. It wasn't Johnny Vaughan that got chokeslammed by Big Show. It was some other geezer.
What show is that, by the way?
Big Breakfast.
No, on deck. That's not SMTV,
I had no idea. No.
In a car park.
Oh, were they live and kicking at one point?
Oh, I don't know.
I had no idea who the guy was with them, the third one.
Just start singing now. That's a great way to start the podcast.
We'll just go into it naturally.
Yeah.
Like a cold open. Yes.
Yes, that's what we're doing here.
That's what we are doing.
Is that TV, is it? TV terminology.
Yes, it is.
We're professionals here.
Uber. If you like a lot of wrestling on your YouTube, join our cult. Couldn't think of anything way to
You've gone for the
change
standard
that.
one there, yeah.
Yes, because it's been a weird week. Hi, I'm Maffew. Hello, look at the camera, annoy people. This is Ross.
Hello.
Wow.
The professional.
Yeah.
And Jack.
You all right, everyone?
And how you...
I'm all right.
Well, put on the spot, realise I have to say something really cool and exciting.
It's been a proper knackering busy
I
week.
I hate pay-per-view weeks. It's Thursday, and I just ran out of juice.
Yeah.
Came in at 5 p.m. for a working day. Couldn't get out of bed.
Oh.
Done. Gone. Juice empty. Burned out. Need to go to the petrol station, but for humans. I'm in a delirious stage at the minute. Yeah, delirious.
Delirious, but
they're knackering pay-per-view days for us. Yeah.
I imagine because you guys want a pay-per-view day, you
watch it live,
right?
Which sometimes can start at 10 p.m. This one thankfully started at midnight, or just 11:30, I guess it was.
Yeah.
And you're through until like 2, 3, 4, 5 in the afternoon. It's just like, ugh. And you got to be up on Tuesday early to do Raw, and then Wednesday early to do SmackDown. Ugh. Moaning about this job, eh? Who would have thought it?
Patreon.com/Cultaholic.
No, but obviously we enjoy our jobs, of course. But recently, all these new shows cropping up. I'm just like, what's going on? We've got Super Showdown. We've got Evolution.
Yep.
And we've got Crown. Not to sound like Brian Alvarez. Crown Jewel.
That's exactly like Brian Alvarez. Oh, and the World Cup.
Yes.
205 not live. And
It's to determine the best in the world. The World Cup.
Yeah, that is
Who
correct,
do you think's going to win?
Isn't that CM Punk?
I want it to be Almas.
I'd like it to be someone up and coming like that.
Have they announced who's in it all?
No, not at all.
Just a few people.
No, we did
right.
on Cultaholic. We broke the news yesterday.
What?
Jack wrote the article.
I wrote an article hypothetically who was going to be in it.
Oh, hypothetically. Oh,
He
wait.
broke the news. That's who's in it.
The broke news of what Jack's picks were.
No, because mine was like a 16-man tournament, which I don't think they're going to do unless they have some serious preliminary action.
Are you like WWE now, where you go, Cultaholic are the first people to crack the story about us?
No, sadly not.
Oh.
But that's big news, isn't it? Saudi Arabia. Is that one of the ones we got down?
That's on there.
Yeah.
Survey says, bing. Yes, the Crown Jewel has a name.
What an ironic name. Because, of course, over here, a set of crown jewels is cock and bollocks.
Yes.
Yes, which
of which there will be many in Saudi Arabia.
Right, yes. None of other.
No. I was just about to rile off a load of slang for
I was going through it. Should I say so?
Yeah. Better not. Let's move on. So, yeah, that's the thing that's going to happen. How much money is enough money to get Vince McMahon happy these days? God knows. Because, it's making things very complicated on shows because one feud's built into this show, the next feud's built into that show, the next feud's built into that show. There's too many shows.
What's a feud?
Well, yeah.
Don't
A
understand.
series of matches back to back.
Oh,
with the
3
same
months
people
worth
involved.
of the same match,
Yes.
right? Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go. I remember now.
It's just, it's like the, I've forgotten his name, but the president of Saudi Arabia, the guy who's, he's fantasy booking is what he's doing. He's just like sort of going, I want these matches to happen.
I think Vince calls him ATM.
Right, yeah. It's not like an MJF.
That'd be a good gimmick.
He's a money
that's
heel,
exactly. He's a big fan of indie wrestling in America.
EC3's manager, ATM.
Yeah.
Writes itself,
Just
doesn't
comes
it?
out.
But Big Dave broke some news today about Crown Jewel.
Bloody hell he did.
What news
At the
is
time
it?
of recording.
At the time of recording, yes.
He's pretty much said
Kayfabe.
that his sources within WWE reckon that Shawn Michaels is indeed coming back for a big DX versus Brothers of Destruction battle in the desert.
I do like.
It's going to be... Oh, it's going to be sad. It's going to be so sad to see.
They're not going to care.
I don't think it will. Shawn Michaels is ripped. He's jacked,
I
baby.
know, but
He's poor. He's in desperate need of a loan.
that was the JBL story, yeah. But
Oh my God, you're right.
it's art's reflecting life.
Is it going to end with a splash with the top rope and they turn the lights off?
But like, the beauty of Shawn, this is the obvious argument, but the beauty of Shawn Michaels' retirement was that he stayed retired, and it was great. It was a wonderful match. He held up the stipulation, and now he's going, it's a bit of money on the table.
That
And I don't
promo
blame
on
him.
Raw's a lie now. Was it 2 weeks ago? He's there going to Undertaker to his face. I stayed retired out of respect to you. Okay.
No, he did. He did do that.
That's what it is.
Just,
It's
you know,
great you leave
I
a
thought you were
silence
still
after
going.
it.
just talk back, please. You
No, I
know.
thought you were still. I thought you were still
Just stare at you
telling
awkwardly.
the story. He did, but then Undertaker went, I think you're scared.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So maybe
Maybe they
it's,
meant that.
it's like when you call Marty McFly chicken and Back to the Future, and he goes,
Just
well, hang
kinda
on.
Zooms in.
Yeah. So there's one match confirmed so far, which is a triple threat. I mean, I guess we're going to talk about Hell in a Cell, but it's the fallout of Hell in a Cell. Brock Lesnar and Braun Strowman taking on the champion, Roman Reigns. Here we go again.
Yeah, here we go
Yeah.
again with this
I mean,
bollocks.
surely Reigns is going to retain.
I don't care.
Okay, right, excellent.
I think
I am-
all the champions will retain, won't they? It's
Like
a
last
house
time.
show, yeah.
Because after that, it's, the big un in Wigan the following week. Ugh.
The Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, what's it called? All the indie shows call their Christmas indie shows a certain name. Is it The Fight Before Christmas?
Yeah, Fight Before
Fight
Christmas.
Before Christmas.
I think
Spinning-
3CW's is actually called that.
Yeah, good.
Of course, yeah. Spinning mistletoe hold. They're all the awful puns get used.
Excellent.
Can't think of any others, sorry. But
What else
yes.
have we got?
We'll do the news first then. Mysterio, 2-year deal.
Yeah.
Probably happening at the same time as, Shawn Michaels, because there's already listed all his favorite WWE wrestlers. And like most people, it's like, yeah, that part-time guy, that guy who no longer wrestles here, and the dead one.
Undertaker, he's there. He's in the show.
So I said, I'll quite agree with this. It's like, Cody Rhodes said that due to the rules of the NWA heavyweight title, which he's the owner of, he can defend that title anywhere, even WWE.
Oh.
So I hope Saudi Arabia Prince watches Being the Elite and goes, all right, I want
Get
Cody
me
Rhodes.
Dusty Rhodes now.
Dusty Rhodes, Buddy Rogers. I'm not picky. Luke Tez, what's he doing nowadays?
Luke Tez, was that intentional? Please say it was.
Yeah,
All right, that's all right then.
that rhymes with
His
Kez.
ears out there just perked up.
What,
Luke
Luke
says.
Luke
Cheese
Tez,
favourite wrestler?
Cheese favourite wrestler.
Luke says. Nah, back in WCPW, we once had to list our 10 the best 10 wrestlers of all time, or whatever. And one of Pachi's like number 7 or something was Luthez. He was like, I just did it to, because it's the best. And he was an innovator and stuff. And we were like, you a big fan of Luke? So he's never really outlived it. Yeah.
That is the weirdest thing. The UK fan forum used to do a thing. It was called the top 50 bad wrestlers. I'll censor it. Of the UK.
I've read one of them.
I mean,
Yeah.
hilarious. Right. But they would always. To begin with, they'd always put the joke was number 1, Doug Williams.
Yeah.
Because all these other UK wrestlers would put like top 10 wrestlers in the UK. And always put themselves on like 3rd or 4th
Yeah,
or
right.
2nd. But Doug Williams is always number 1 to make it look
Yeah.
like a legitimate list.
Yeah.
So number 1, worst wrestler, still Doug Williams.
Mind you, one of those lists that I read was bogus because our friend Dragonizer was on there, and he can never be on the worst wrestler list because he's a fantastic wrestler.
That's right.
The great, lovely, family, wholesome gimmick. Evil Nazi demon.
Nazi devil, yeah.
Sweary demon. At a kid's show. It's fantastic.
Who hates YouTubers. That was one of his ad libs to the crowd once. You YouTube C word. It's great.
Yo, choke in his T-style accent.
He called them chickens.
Yeah, he did, yeah. Oh,
They came out
Shawn Michaels
retirement
was like,
You were there, weren't you, when it happened? It was in the barn.
Sons of Ulaid.
Yeah, I remember the Sons of Ulaid, on whom still Gannon from that group, or Best Power Room.
I thought it was quite a good debut because nobody's seen it, but when he hit his finishing DDT, I think it was, the lights went boop. And I thought, I've never seen that before. When a move's hit, the lights going boop.
Well, that's nice.
Simon was on it, like, this
Obviously,
is really behind the scenes. This is really niche for people.
oh, people like this. As I said, you guys are missing, or being very polite or whatever, due to whatever you signed, saying you're not going more about WCBW.
It was a
but-
year yesterday when they announced it. Happy anniversary, everybody. When they put the tweet out saying, these people have gone.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
What is the fate? Name redacted. Name redacted is in my hand. Oh, my favorite promos. But yeah, I think the reason that didn't work is because I'm surprised. I'm very happy that the fact that Rory's done so well as the Son of Your Late gimmick.
Yes.
But when it came out, we had like Jay Lethal, Noam Dar, El Ligero, and then suddenly, ooh, it's us from backwater America. You're like, what? Yeah, you see the Hills of Eyes, right? Like, what are you doing here? Anyway, enough of that. Hell in a Cell was on Sunday.
It was.
Bloody Nora.
Ooh. And I was utterly unhyped for this.
Right.
To begin with.
Right.
So I sat down and watched it, and by the time I watched it on Monday evening, everyone messaged me saying, oh, you're going to love this show. Like, Maffew, because, botches. And then I watched it, I was like, yeah, you're right, this is a great show. And so many people are like, no, you weren't supposed to enjoy it. You're supposed to laugh at it. He goes, no, I thought this was a great show because I had no expectations. It was about 3 and a bit hours long rather than 6. So, all right, already a positive. Already appreciate it more than WrestleMania. Because I didn't fall asleep during this show.
I can forgive WrestleMania being a really long one. That's the one that I don't mind. I'm like, it's WrestleMania.
If I have to go to sleep during a show, there's not a positive. Yeah, what did we have? We had the amazing tag match with the Shield and Dodge.
I thought it was all fantastic until the main event. I just took
right. I was going to say, like, there was the mixed tag match was the Miz tag match was whatever. What was it? Alexa Bliss versus Ronda Rousey was just like, all right, hurry up.
Ronda Rousey can like wrestle now. You can see her developing match by match. So she had like a proper match this time, which isn't really what you want to see from Ronda Rousey.
I mean,
but it was still impressive.
But yeah, apart from that, loved everything about it. Thought it was great. And then the main event came along, and as I said before, I'm so utterly numb and past the point of caring with the Roman Reigns thing. It's been 3 years. I'm done. There is no more Stockholm Syndrome with me and Roman Reigns booking.
What was your reaction when... Were you like, oh? Or were you like, oh no?
Right.
I
went, wait a minute.
I was shocked that everybody was cheering.
Yeah.
People are going mental in the arena. It's like, where have you been for the last 18 months?
Because it's Brock. And he's presented as the guy because he is the guy who comes up.
No, he's not.
Everybody.
It's Roman. Roman's the guy.
Sorry, we are, please cheer this guy. Okay, is he going to beat the other guy? No. We need Braun to look good. All right, so he's not going to beat him. And then another dude is going to come out and beat them both. Yeah. But cheer for that guy. Okay.
They didn't cheer after the show. Apparently, there were reports of bull crap chants after the show.
Hey, that's bull crap.
Yeah.
Hey, that's bull crap. That's what they were doing.
The Wrongin' in Wigan or whatever it was called. The Wrongin' in Wigan was what you said?
I bet there's plenty of wrong.
I was going to say,
I meant the biggin'. The Wrongin' in Wigan.
Oh, you meant Jim. The biggin' and Wigan.
I thought it was... The action was good. The wrestling was good. But I didn't like a lot of the booking.
Such as?
AJ and Samoa Joe was a bit weird. Why is AJ the one?
They've just got no ideas for that title, have they? They're just like, how do we get to the next match between these two?
Well, you can't beat, like I said, with Brock, with Roman and Braun. It's like, well, you can't beat him just yet. Why is that? Well, because we have another show.
Yeah,
all right, he's going to beat him in the next show. No, there's a show after that.
We've got to go to Australia first, yeah.
Right. What about that? No, that's the women's one. Okay, the show after that. Aye.
But thankfully, that feud's going to come to an end. Thankfully is the wrong word. I guess just in terms of how many matches they've had, that's coming to an end in Australia because there's got to be a winner.
Well, after that, when there's the hassle in Newcastle, Brunei on the pole match, that'll be it.
But then there was also...
They'll all get it. Brunei's massive over there, isn't it?
Yeah, they love Brunei.
Oh.
I bet... I think they had the perfect opportunity as well to do a double turn with Charlotte and Becky, and they didn't.
Not yet.
Do you think they
I'm
will?
hoping.
Do you think?
But I'm like, if
Becky's
it doesn't happen, I'm like...
Becky's getting more and more heelish, as we'll see when we talk about SmackDown.
That was, she is doing more bad things when she wasn't. There was actually some...
And they went back... bitchy bitch girl. You little bloody bitch. That's what she's doing. Oh, God. I thought my voice cracked in the middle of that as well.
Yeah,
you bitch.
That's just reminded me of Sheamus. We need to talk about Sheamus.
Oh, we do.
It's broken on the internet today.
Have you seen this?
I'll let him explain. It's amazing.
Fantastic. Me?
You go on.
Wait a minute. What's that noise?
Yeah, what is
it's
that
a coffee
noise?
machine.
Oh, that's all right then. Pachini's also tired out there. But
The coffee machine. How loud is that?
So there's a video of, the wrestlers sometimes do like a live Instagram thing where they'll be talking to the fans and that. And you got Rusev just in like a room somewhere, just going like...
It's in Rusev's house.
It's in Rusev's house?
He had Shamey over to watch Total Divas.
So you don't see anyone in the background at first. You just see Rusev's face on the camera. Well, you don't see anyone in the background at all, but he just goes, I guess we're going to... Well, I can't do Rusev's voice. He's like, I guess we're going to watch Total Bellas again. And in the background, you just hear Sheamus going, "Are we not going to watch that shit?" And then he goes, "No, we're not." So
Essentially did the Roy Keane, stick that up your bollocks.
and then Rusev kind of goes, "You know that," and then it cuts off there. It's like,
Anyway, you uploaded it.
yeah.
Was it like a live
it was
thing?
Live thing. Rusev
Ross
has
reckons that
stitched
he's
us. Rusev
stitched
stitched
him up.
Sheamus up
Yeah.
big time. All it would have took.
no.
Shamey, we're going live on Instagram, pal. Be careful. But no.
I think we're going to watch.
We're not
Phil
watching
Bellamy
that
again.
shit.
We're not watching.
Oh my god, that's great.
If he didn't swear in the video, I'd play it now, but I don't know if I can. It's so worth it, but I don't know if
Yeah.
we can. No, we can't. We can't do it.
Just imagine it.
I know, yeah. Go and find it.
But yeah, we were saying before, Sheamus has got to be knackered, but apparently he said he wants to retire next year, so he just doesn't care, does he? I don't think. So all power to him.
It's so good. It's really good.
Oh my god. All right. We've got cameras that can have a look at it
It's so
through the
good.
show.
It's really, really good.
Yeah, but of
In
any
between
of
this and the Hall of Fame, I'll show you on my phone because it's too good. It's too
Awesome.
funny. Right. Any what?
Hall of Hell in a Cell. Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton was mental,
That
wasn't
was
it?
great. Yeah, it was insane.
What the hell?
Orton's leg gave birth.
Yeah.
Have you seen the pictures after that? The bit of flesh he had removed? Oh.
Thank you, Randy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I thought it was great because Randy's very slow and plodding. He can be in his matches, but this worked because he just looked like,
A bastard.
what should I do next here?
The
So-
screwdriver spot was on PG.
Right,
Just twisting his ear around. I was like, if that had happened in Triple
I was
H
listening to
Mankind,
Brian
I'd be like,
Alvarez, by the way. He's just going, they don't hurt them. They're fine.
Yeah,
That's what
I
they're doing there. And he
know.
goes, it would have been better if he stuck the screwdriver and made a new hole. I was like,
All
what?
right, Brian.
It's a different
See
show.
you die. Yeah.
I thought that was enough, personally.
Yeah, it was
I love the spot at the end as well, because it was a bit different than anything we've seen in WWE Hell in a Cell before.
Yeah.
I know he did it in TNA back in the day. He obviously, Randy kept the old heating tin by pinning him when he apparently shouldn't have, which I don't get, because, you know, wrestling, you hurt people and you pin them, don't you? Jeff was hurt, he pinned him, he did nothing wrong.
That was, again, one little thing that took it away. The ref's like, no, my God, he's hurt. And the ref's like, it's Hell in a Cell, pal.
That's the one thing. Hell in a Cell's ruined now because of these new breed of referees, but at least they're consistent. It happened in both matches.
We have to stop it. We have to stop it. Ref's like, my leg is giving birth.
Tag match stole the show for me as well. Really good. Slow build. At first I was like, this tag match is a bit slow, but I realised it was slow because it was long. And it got escalated and escalated. It was really good.
Yep.
I was surprised that the baddies won clean, but I was pleased. It was good finish with the Claymore, and when he was doing the Falcon Arrow, he did the deal.
Yeah, awesome finish.
Great. And was there anything else? on the show?
Becky beating Charlotte.
Yeah, which was
Clean as a
fast.
whistle.
A lightning fast finish as well. I was like, what? I feel like we're missing something. That might
Joe
be it.
Styles.
We've already, yeah.
The mixed tag match.
Mixed tag
which
match.
was hilarious. Thank you
Right.
very much.
The pre-show, New Day retained.
Yep.
And we'll talk about what happened after that on SmackDown.
do we have to?
We will.
Oh.
But yeah, and the Bar are probably not going to be winning those belts in Australia after Sheamus's Instagram.
Oh.
Poor Cesaro, sorry. There he was,
This is his chance.
sunning himself
This-
on a beach
this
with a
is his
pig.
chance.
Hating total divas, but glad he got caught.
This is Cesaro's chance. This is his big singles push.
He would have been there on the beach with the pig. You seen that picture?
Yeah.
He's in the sea with the pig for some reason.
Ah, 'cause-
Look at his
yeah.
phone. Ah.
So many people on Twitter are going, "Here's me and my base Cesaro at the beach," because they're saying they're a pig. And it's like, hey.
It's good because you can see
I
that
think
the
Jen
pigs.
said that as well. I feel like I've slagged her off now because she was
Yeah,
one
you
of the people who tweeted, "Oh bollocks." Never mind.
Sorry, she doesn't watch the show.
No, she doesn't.
She only works here.
Does she bald?
She watched the last one.
Oh no.
I think if
did
people
she?
tell her,
Oh, people Twitter grasses.
Yeah.
Jen, look at what
hey.
they said to you. Look at how noble I am for pointing out. Will you go out with us? That's essentially how it works. I'm proper
don't
noble
think you're a
me.
pig.
I'll die for you, Jen.
I think you're a nice pig.
If my life was like hers on Twitter, I'd get
Oh.
rid of it. How she puts up with what she gets sent. Jesus, wept.
Well, your
And
fans.
that's without the
That's just
DMs.
publicly, yeah.
Oh.
Anyway,
Are we gonna have a look at those DMs? Are we? We'll be right back. And then, yeah, the main event. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I have more quick indie news to talk about.
Oh, Indian
it
news.
was indie.
Oh,
it was
I
big
don't care then.
bloody baller in PWG in California.
Yes, it was.
And now, obviously, it's going to be really difficult to do rest of the week because I've just had to read every review I can find and just gauge how well everyone did because obviously PWG shows you can't watch them until many moons
January
after.
of 2020.
Yeah. So But apparently it was really, really good.
You actually just see the one gif you needed to see of Jeff Cobbington.
Just spinning Darby Allin around.
What, the F10?
Yeah.
Because Darby Allin is made to be abused. He's the
Yeah.
human stress toy.
Yeah.
But I was more happy, me and Alan Forel and the other the Vexed Up guys, like, please let Ilya get over as much as we love him.
Apparently
And yet everyone's like, oh, Ilya's amazing. We're like, yes.
There's a lovely picture of some people like Takagi and Walter and Thatcher and them at the beach, and Dragunov's there in his chest just minging.
And they're all chasing after Cesaro.
And but apparently the big breakout star, apart from Jeff Cobb, he won, but he's not really a breakout star.
Yeah.
Bandito, apparently everyone was just like, his dad was there. He flew his dad out.
Bandito Senior.
Yeah, he's El Hijo de Bandito.
Yeah, well done.
El Padre de Bandito was there.
See.
Apparently didn't know his son was that big a star already in America.
Thinks I did it with it was.
No, he's wearing a
Has to
mask
go,
all the time.
look, Dad. Oh, hi, son.
But he, his dad didn't know how big a star he was. He'd only ever seen him wrestle in his town in
Oh,
Mexico.
okay.
Flew him out there. His dad didn't know he was going to go that far in the tournament. And after he lost in the final, his dad got in the ring, gave him a big hug. That's such a moment.
Yeah.
What a moment that is. And Meltzer probably loved it because PWG in it. Loves it.
And Brian Alvarez was well. Why would his dad get involved with the match?
His dad should have given him a new hug. That's not what that is.
Love you, Brian, but come on.
Lovely.
That's the news.
Everybody get excited for the Cultaholic Hall of Fame.
Huzzah!
Yes.
Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah. Doing a bit of James Brown there. Get down. It's the Hall of Fame, isn't it?
Last week's nominees were Puppet,
Puppet of me. The puppet of me.
Fat Man Scoop,
Fat Man Scoop.
Brooklyn Clan.
And Big Andy, who was very gracious on Twitter. He said, you know what? I'm glad to be nominated, but I don't think I'm going to win. And lo and behold, wouldn't you know it?
Oh, who could it be? Who could it be?
Well, you were gonna do
Who
it
could
at
it
the
be?
same time.
Who could it be?
And by the way,
Oh wait, is there actually a picture of it?
yes, there is down there.
Yay!
Somebody in this office has abused that board because Puppet Jack is holding Kevin Owens' shoulder together. Someone discarded that board on the floor, just threw it down like a piece of.
Trying to think the I'll just say it.
Like
I'm so happy. Yeah, all right, Paul. Have you noticed that Leo Rush is ripping off my entire act on Rush? Shut up. Yeah, good in small doses.
It was
Like wrestling.
It was a bloody great win for him. For the
And you like Puppet Jack, don't you?
I love him. He's the best on Twitter. He is. He was very cocky on Twitter. He said, "Should I just write my acceptance speech now?"
I was drunk. I got hacked.
Yeah. Well,
Me phone was in me pocket.
My phone was in my pocket, and I happened to butt dial.
and say, "Should I start writing my acceptance speech now?"
I did say that. That was not a hack.
God. Well, I just don't know. I hope this is the end of the natural course of Puppet Jack. Now he's in there.
Uh-oh. This is just the beginning. His ego's going to swell up.
Yeah, he's going to turn heel.
I'm going to split from Cultaholic. No, we said that was a bad idea. Keep that quiet.
So yeah, Puppet Jack.
Jackaholic. No, you're trying to talk. You've been a dick.
What the hell's happening here?
Sorry, calm.
Matthew, we know it's you talking.
What?
Stop it.
I've got nothing to do with
playing
him.
This game. Oh my God! Stop with the puppet kayfabe, please. The payfabe.
Puppet cake.
So, right, Puppet Jack won. Let's have the next load of. I'm stuck now because we've already mentioned one of my nominees. It was going to be Sheamus.
Oh, damn
Was
it.
yours as well?
I was
gonna
going to be Sheamus.
All right, I know one. What you
yeah.
guys think. And it's not Puppet Jack, although the temptation to keep putting him in every week is there. So I get kept on the show because
Right.
we're a package deal.
Go on.
You can't have Sable without Mark Miro to carry the bags.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, yeah, right. That's exactly what happened. Actually,
Yeah.
that's a horrible, horrible example. I'm going to pick that one guy that holds those signs up. Every pay-per-view, Raw, SmackDown.
Oh, and the
Niche
entrance one.
reference.
Niche dude man who I can't quite figure out if he's a parody of people like me or he's actually a genuine nerd.
I think
who
he's
just
the
loves-
latter. Look at me.
Yeah, because right. Because he is at every single show, near enough. Some of his references have been references for the sake of references, like what was it holding up a sign saying Techno Team 2000,
Yeah.
come back? You're like,
Or like.
that's cool. But then when he held up stuff like Roman Reigns owned a N64 Pikachu edition, That made me
Only
laugh.
one laughing here.
Okay, yeah, lots of nerds.
that
And
like
Xavier Woods, thank you.
no.
Enjoyed love of them because it's a weird thing. And again, if you're nerd, you're like, that was great. That's a collector's edition, so don't worry. But yeah, when it's been relevant, he's been great.
So is that a bad thing to own an N64 something or other?
No, it was a specific edition that, depending on your taste, because obviously I've got none, I'm wearing this, is disgusting or beautiful. Because
Right.
it was, I'll show you a picture, it was just, yeah, it looked like a cake.
So he must have thought it looked disgusting to hold that up.
Yeah, but then again, he must be disgusting because he gets the reference. So it's like, yeah, you own
It's a
one.
vicious circle.
You own one, Roman. I'd love to borrow it from you. So yeah, I'm going to put him in because he's had some losses, but mostly hits. And the fact that no matter what he says or does, he held up that one sign that says Final Fantasy VIII sucks.
Right, fair enough.
Top play to you, mate. Just for that alone, just in discourse.
Sam would have appreciated that.
Not to turn this into nerd stuff. Oh, sorry, press that button.
What's
Here
meant to
we
be
go.
the really
But,
good one? 7.
7 had a lot of criticism from uber nerds because people like, you know who people say Final Fantasy 7 is their favorite RPG? People who played one RPG,
Right, okay.
but now it's like, whatever.
So it's the.
Oh no, it's great, but
Yeah, right.
you know, people could be a gatekeeper in it. 9 has a great rep, 10 has a mixed to great rep.
Okay.
And after that, I don't care because
Okay.
Square Enix went. Sorry, I beg your pardon.
It's all
Carry
right.
on.
It's, I did
We
ask.
live and learn on
I
this
did ask.
podcast.
Yeah.
I like
Learn
Final
something
Fantasy
new every
VIII.
week.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Right. I'll nominate. The Sheamus thing has just totally thrown me off, to be honest. Have you got one to hand?
I haven't got one.
You
No.
can do
bollocks.
Sheamus, you can do Rusev.
Well, it's a bit.
Rusev's in there already.
straightforward, yeah.
Sheamus isn't in there. Unless you just do what we did with Ronda Rousey because it's that good.
I'll go for.
I'll try and think of one.
The Raw bit with, Raw's and Raw bit with Bliss and Rousey.
It's good that.
I'll go
Oh, that was great.
for Ant and Deck.
Right.
Yes.
For
Good
God's
shout.
sake. To reference those videos I stuck on my Twitter on Tuesday night, I think it was. I don't know what show it is because it's in a car park and SMTV Live wasn't in a car park normally.
Yeah.
They first of all shoot on The Undertaker and hilariously goes, "You big hairy wrestler." Because they don't think he's around and all of a sudden take a cup. The real life Undertaker, I think it might have been like sort of 94-ish, 95.
They did do the tour in 93, but
Yeah.
I honestly would need to check what show that was.
Comes
Live
in and
Kicking.
bats down the fake set, I'll say, because I can't talk because I'm tired, and chases them away. And then later on, Art and Deck think they're safe, hidden behind some hay bales. Taker comes in, lifts them all away, and then murders them by throwing them, with shoes on, by the way, which I think's a cardinal sin, on a bouncy castle.
Yeah.
Even better, the thing where they like pretend to talk is, well, there's a lot of differences between the Mega Drive version and the Game Gear version. I'm just there going, why? Yeah. Yeah, one means you're poor.
Yeah, I didn't recognise that guy either in the middle.
No idea. What
Didn't
it is.
recognise the guy in the hat. Didn't recognise that young man with the brown hair either.
He was the bit between Ant and Deck.
So that was a fantastic moment.
I
in
loved
life.
your little titles as well. Absolutely murder. Clickbait as possible.
It's wrestling, isn't it? Shoots in capitals. It's like those wrestling YouTubers who go like talks all in capitals. I love that. Yeah,
Absolutely murders him. It's just like, I was all right.
threw him on a bounty castle.
I'll go for.
Just go for Sheamus.
Yeah, I'll just go for Sheamus then because.
He's gonna
Bless
win.
him. Yeah, he's got to win because it's maybe one of the funniest. It might be the funniest wrestling thing I've seen this year. Just of how blatant it is. Like, we're not gonna watch that. No, we're
He's
not.
just like an old man in the back room, sat
Yeah.
at the kitchen table.
But
Sorry.
so it's just that it also recently Tegan Knox mentioned on Twitter. The old video reminded me as well of an Irish person trying to catch the bat. Catch him, Derry! Catch him! He's got you on the ropes, boy. I love that video. So either or, they're both videos of Irish people being funny. Probably the Sheamus one, but I like Catch Him, Derry as well.
That'd be great. But
He's got no legs like McGregor.
I think that was it.
If you want to vote, patreon.com/cultaholic is where you can.
The dog's pissing all over the floor. Oh Jesus!
I know what Irish was like. Which one of you just watched the Total Divas in the toilet? Disgusting.
Oh, good.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Raw and SmackDown recap.
It's time for the Raw and SmackDown recap. Maffew is laughing at Irish people in general. The entire nation, both of them, united of Ireland.
This is what's united them in hatred of Maffew.
That's fine. They get in the queue. I can't believe there's 5 things on here that happened on Raw. I can't even remember one. Acting General Manager Baron Corbin, Bazza to his friends, granted Brock Lesnar a Universal title rematch. Not at this show or the next
Bollocks,
show.
I think about him, me. He turns up once and gets a title shot. Bloody princes.
Who, Lesnar or Baron?
No, the Saudi ones. Arseholes, a lot of them.
For booking the show. For
Right,
Lesnar waltzing his way into it, yeah. Right.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Yeah, it was horrible. I beg your pardon. The Undertaker revealed Kane would be in his corner against Triple H at WWE Super Showdown, which they have not called Super Showdown Under for some reason.
But that's the implication.
There's a secondary bit of news to that.
Is there?
WWE paid Knoxville something or other $100,000 in the dollars to in return for Kane.
As like a way of saying, sorry, here's a
He
donation.
can't be mayor for a few days, so here's $100,000 in something.
Is this why Kane's done this? Look, I'm always going to get booked until I'm 90, all right? So if they have to pay me even more money,
Yeah, maybe.
what a genius.
Yeah. He's a clever man, Kate.
How's that
He
going to
won
work,
the
though?
weakest link.
If people are... Yeah, right.
Yeah.
People are going to have to go... sorry, the Knoxville is having an issue with the strike with the teachers. What are you going to be doing with this? I'm sorry, I'm going to be busy for a few days.
I need to help my brother in a fight.
I will be
Yes.
in the corner of my brother.
I will be in the corner counting my money in the corner of my brother. IC champion Seth Rollins defeated Raw Tag Team champion Dolph Ziggler after both men came off Hell in a Cell. It's quite impressive.
They both sold appropriately, I think, but I disagree with the match taking place in the first place.
I just
Right.
disagree with them making a big deal of wrestlers working hurt. Imagine being a wrestler who was working hurt. They don't get a big deal made of it, do they? I hear you, brothers and sisters. Oh, dear me.
Oh. Elias defeated Bobby Lashley via DQ. It doesn't matter.
This
because...
was a weird segment. Everything
You
was
thought
just
so?
going on all over the place.
Oh, I liked it because Leo Rush.
Yeah, it was entertaining, but I just was like confused. I was like, whoa, hang on, Kevin Owens is here now. And then now Leo Rush is hurdling lads to get to the ring. It was impressive, like, it was
Yep.
good. And then Elias wins, I guess, because Leo Rush kicked him. And then Lashley hurls Leo Rush onto them.
He ripped his knees off. Whoa!
Oh, and he
Whoop.
went for the celebration, yeah. But they are a good duo. This is the turning point for Lashley. This is the first thing since he's come back where I've been like, oh, good.
He needs him, like. But Big Bob needs Leo. More than Leo needs Big
Absolutely.
Bob.
Leo no-sold that table many years ago, and I was making up for selling the hell out of Lashley. He's done more in 2 Raws than Lashley's done his entire career in WWE, as far as talking, so good for him. And yeah, I like the show. It's don't very often I go back and watch something again, but just Elias cutting him off with, whose child is this?
Yes. He is quite a small man, yeah.
He is quite a small man, but I mean, again, Elias deadpan. No, not really. Whose kid is
Yeah,
it?
that's good.
Very well done. Universal Champion Roman Reigns defeated Dr. Jeremiah Baron Corbin.
Now, right.
25 minutes this went, by the way.
It did, but... And everyone was complaining because it went that long enough, fair enough. But everyone was also complaining because it turned into a schmoz at the end. But would you rather see it just be a normal match with Roman winning clean at the end? I enjoyed all the shenanigans for what they were. I thought it helped a little bit. Thoughts?
Best of a bad situation. What they did, I think, they booked themselves into a bit of a crapper.
The only thing is, logically, why does Corbin not do that every week until he wins?
Yeah.
You know, why doesn't he just give himself title shots? Why has he waited this long?
Why don't you just
Oh,
strip
God,
Roman?
don't give them ideas. For...
Just strip Roman and give himself the belt. You can do that.
Yeah, he can. Can he? Because then you could say, why didn't Vince strip Austin all those years ago when Austin was running
Why
riot?
didn't Vince fire Austin?
He
Well,
did.
yeah. Oh,
All the time.
At one time. Because he messed with the main... Oh, I'm not going
I
to
guess
that,
because
whatever. Logic in wrestling.
I guess the logic would be that Austin made him loads of money, maybe.
No, Shane brought him back.
Oh right, and Linda once, I think. Didn't she?
Woo!
Oh, Linda McMahon pop. Here she.
Whenever you hear her
No,
name.
she brought Mick back. She might have brought Austin back at one point as well.
Well, no, she gave up 50% of her stock in WWE with
Right.
Steph that one time. That probably wouldn't thought about too much long
I
afterwards.
was confused that time when Triple H fired Vince. Sorry, I love you, Pop. That was weird.
The Sorry I Love You pop.
Yeah, this Sorry, I love you, Pop. That's right.
But yeah, this was great. It was weird as well in commentary. Again, hey, let's be like, wow, 3 white dudes talking about how bad Roman Reigns' booking is. Only a Cultaholic will you get this level of content. But yeah, they kept going, wow, can you believe Roman Reigns is still Ganon? Can you believe it? You're like, didn't Seth Rollins and Dolph Ziggler just wrestle for like 15 minutes after coming off the cell?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty remarkable. The man in body armor is still able to Gan. Woof. Against Baron Corbin. Oh,
Yeah.
Hall of Famer.
Apparently,
This whole thing.
the ratings for the third hour dropped off the charts because
Really?
they announced the Corbin match 2 hours in advance or something. So don't do that again, you silly billies.
You know what?
Gobsmacked.
I like Baron Corbin now.
I think he's very entertaining, man.
He's
He's
good in
role.
his role.
Backstage, aye.
Yeah.
He's got a pretty moveset as well. He hit that deep six on the big dog, man. The big dog's massive.
See, again, that's really weird. Why? Again, stop talking about it. But like, yeah, this is the guy. It took him 25 minutes to beat Bazza.
Well, yeah.
Bazza hit his finisher on him.
Baz is a big badass as well, though.
But he's
know?
not.
He
Isn't he supposed to be a loser?
Yeah, but he's big, tough loser.
He wears expensive watches.
He used to be a badass, and then when he was on SmackDown until Cena buried him, and he lost to Jinder. When he
How many
tried to
decades
cash in
ago
his-
was that?
It feels like a long time ago.
God,
SummerSlam last year, wasn't it? Just over a year.
like the old woman in Titanic. Anyway, a SmackDown. Daniel Bryan raided Miz TV with Miz and Maurice, and they sneakified him again.
I enjoyed the first bit of this when the Miz and Maurice were going, thanks for being on the show. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was so
so good.
gross and great. But then when Bryan came out, there was a logical paradox here, right?
Uh-oh, Prime Paradox. What happened?
Yeah. So Daniel Bryan kicks Miz. Miz hits Maurice. Daniel Bryan thinks Maurice is hurt and he's devastated. He's like, oh, I've hurt an innocent woman. What am I going to do? And then Maurice rolls out the ring and then she's on the stretcher and that. And then it's all a ruse and Miz tries to hit the Skull Crushing finale. Daniel Bryan fights him off. Then stop it. I can see you doing it. So just stop and try and tell a story. Put Puppet Jack away now. So then Miz tries for the Skull Crushing finale. Daniel Bryan counters it. Then kicks Miz into Maurice again. And this time Maurice is actually hurt. And this time Daniel Bryan's like, yes, yeah. Why does he not care this time that he's hurt a woman?
Because she's a liar.
She's a no good lying Jezebel.
Was that the logic?
I think,
Yeah,
well,
that makes sense.
She's like, yeah. I just didn't get why the commentary team were going, she only gave birth 5 months ago. But 2 days before she took that bump, she was running around the ring, no problem.
She was the match.
She won.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense with Bryan. The commentators go, oh my God, she's an ex-pregnant woman. It's like,
She
yeah!
gave birth 5 months ago. Forgetting what happened 2 days earlier.
Yeah, but crowd like, kick her again.
I know why Bryan feels bad. She slipped Miz some brass knuckles so he could deck him at SummerSlam. And
She
Bryan-
gave birth to brass knuckles.
Yeah, and then slipped him to the Miz and he decked Daniel Bryan with them. That's right.
Well, when you put it like that,
Yeah.
United States champion Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Rusev. Just says here, end of Rusev Day. I think we all knew it was coming.
Yes.
Doesn't make it any easier.
I'd have thought it would be the other way around.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be Rusev turning heel after Sunday, where
No.
it was his big old ego that cost him that match, going, how Aiden tag us in, even though Aiden had the accolade on.
No, it was Aiden's ego though getting in
No,
the
it
way.
was
though.
Rusev's ego.
No,
On Sunday,
no.
it was-
English tagged himself in.
Oh, he did, yeah.
Yeah,
but
he
had
said,
the
"I've
match-
got this."
But he had the match won.
Yeah, and then Rusev was like, whoa, steady on now, get me in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he didn't tag in.
Yeah, but he had the match
English is to blame though.
won.
Whoa, whoa, I read it the other way, me.
Yeah, me too.
Really?
It distracted him, the tag going, no, tag me in.
Is
He
that
was
how
like,
you saw it?
"Whoa."
No, it was English trying to make up
Maybe.
for it. So then he went, sod this, I'm trying my best.
But then when
Isn't wrestling subjective, eh?
Yeah.
This
Isn't
debate.
it great? Like, this guy's the good guy, the bad guy. And I was like, well, I'm not too sure about the whole Becky
Fuck,
Lynch
no,
is a
we're-
bad
we're
person
doing
thing.
this wrong. You're wrong, your opinion, you arse.
Oh,
is this how it works on the internet?
Matthew's Twitter could be found at.
But I'm curious as to when Aiden English decided he was going to turn on him because he wanted him to win the match, or was that all just pretend until he turned
I think it
on
was a
him?
ruse. Was
I think it was
Dirty
a ruse. I like,
Rusev.
how many times we say Ruse Day? That'd be great. Yeah, him and Cesaro, because Sheamus will be fired soon, can team up as Ruse Day. Yeah, so yeah, this was well done. Again, I'm a big fan of Aiden English, his little roles.
Yeah.
The fact that I managed to basically keep himself employed after Simon Gotch left by singing Rusev stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Fair
I,
play,
I like him being a bard for someone. Or I mean,
I
don't know
love the
who
way
you
he
go, yeah.
still couldn't help but sing after he decked him. He was like, it's Rusev Day.
I hate you. Yeah.
I think it's good. I like him as well.
See you in Australia. Well,
He's presumably knackered though, isn't he? Because he was doing that before Rusev Day.
I'm worried for him.
Yeah.
Maybe it will be Cesaro that he gets teamed with.
Everyone else does.
Yeah.
yeah, well, what's one more?
Even a pig on a beach.
I can be your pig. AJ Styles defeated Andre Cien Almas.
Yeah, that was a class match. That
Oh,
one.
it was great.
It was really good. I enjoyed the sneak attack afterwards as well with Joe.
I love the finish.
Yes.
What was the finish again?
He rolled him and then rolled back. I don't know how to describe it.
Oh, right.
They were like, how were they hooked?
Oh, yes, I remember it now.
And he rolled on and he rolled off.
Yeah. Rolled on, rolled off. And then he beat him.
It was very good.
Yeah, Almas made a good name for
Love
himself
Almas.
if you don't watch NXT.
Yes.
Becky Lynch made an emphatic statement during her SmackDown Women's
You
Championship.
big bitch.
Yeah.
You bloody bitch, woman. Aye. It was heelish.
No, it was hellish.
Yeah.
Yes.
It just...
Although Charlotte was heelish as well, but I don't think it was intentional because I've always shown you respect, Becky, but I don't think they meant that because obviously Charlotte kicked Becky in the back on Raw and turned on it.
Yeah.
And then Ric Flair was necking on with it, the Raw Rumble and stuff like that.
They've cut that out, haven't they?
Have they?
No, they cut it out. Yeah,
Yeah.
like the day after.
When he necked on with it, yeah.
It was that the Geneva Convention prevented them.
And then at one point, I don't know if it's the same match or not, but I remember a later on match, Flair comically draped his jacket, plopped it over her head to distract her, or to confuse her like a chicken. I don't know what it was. Do you remember Flair just popping his jacket over someone when they were wrestling Charlotte?
Yeah.
I think it was.
And like a
Becky.
canary, they fell asleep.
Yeah. I think it was.
What a great match
Becky.
that was. Yeah, again, every week we say this. WWE just can't write good guys
It's
anymore.
shades of grey.
They're going to cheer Charlotte. Like,
I
What?
did really enjoy Becky saying, "Put the title around my waist." I was like, but I was cheering it though. I was like, "Yeah, show her, make her humble," but it didn't.
Yeah,
it was not meant to be like that.
yeah, it's like, well, are we supposed to boo people for being badasses?
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar interfered in the match and beat up everybody. Yeah. Becky Lynch
Stood up for
says
herself.
a lot. Yeah, stood up for herself.
Months,
Yeah. Sheamus hates Total Divas. Yeah.
Are we
Sheamus.
not watching
Sheamus.
that? Oh yeah.
And I didn't watch NXT because they were
Oh
all out.
hey. Oh, there was a match of the year candidate, but for the
Oh,
finish.
was it really?
Pete Dunne versus Ricochet, belt versus belt.
I'm not watching it yet, but go on, what happened?
The ending was that the Undisputed Era ran in and after like 20 minutes and beat them both up. And it was like, oh, but it's the one time I've seen a screwy finish and the crowd are still like, that was, because the match was so good.
Oh, because the crowd love Undisputed Era.
Oh yeah, and that as well. But the match was so good. Like it's one of the best Ricochet performances I've ever seen because he doesn't just do flippy stuff. At the start of the match, him and Pete Dunne are like reversing holds, and Ricochet can like do technical stuff as well. And I was like, whoa, he's a genius. It's great.
That's good. I'm glad that
Pete Dunne
you know.
a class as well, obviously.
Obviously, I mean, I'm glad that W's own brand Bullet Club got to show up at the end as well. That's nice. But yeah, Ricochet's been great at non-flippy stuff for a while, so I'm glad he's getting the chance to show off all the stuff because, man, if he hits the main roster,
Yeah.
that's what happens. I wasn't trying to insinuate he's going to die or anything like that. Sorry.
But I mean, also the one just really good thing I noticed in the match that it doesn't really happen on the main roster too much is there were a lot of, because it was a long match, there were rest holds and stuff, but in the rest holds stuff was always happening. Pete Dunne's the master of that. He's always like grinding his elbow or something or doing something, and it was non-stop action even though the action stopped sometimes. If that makes sense. Whoa.
That's a line. That chat. Write that one down.
All right.
Oh, okay, not now. And yeah, obviously the Mae Young Classic was on, and 205. I think someone cruelly put 205. That'd be how many people will be watching it live in the arena.
Wow.
But yeah, I haven't watched them yet. But what a Wednesday sesh.
I like how all the extras are on Wednesday now. All the little bits.
Misc.
Yeah.
The a la carte session.
Yeah.
All right. But anything else, or should we move on quickly?
Let's just move on to a relatively slow pace, shall we?
Mixed Match Challenge started as well. There we go.
Really? Right.
Let's have a rummage in our mailbags.
And it's I'll pretend to get it from a bag. Oh, thank you, Papa Jack. Stay on there. Straight away, it's like okay.
Have we got a good...
No, sir.
All right.
Again, I don't get to see these before I read these out. Hey, diddlers and daddies.
What? Right.
If you had to pick any two wrestlers... By the way, my mum started watching these, by the way. That's wrestling terminology. If she's watching this 45 minutes into it, please.
Yeah.
Hey, diddlers and daddies. If you had to pick any two wrestlers to move in with you, who would you pick and why?
Oh, God.
I can't think of anything better than putting my feet up on a Friday night and watching Coronation Street with the Big Show and Great Carl. It says Carl here. Okay, I would choose these two as they'd practically be security guards for my house.
You don't know space, but all right.
Although I suspect Big Show would eat all the food in my fridge.
Yeah,
I
just
know,
Big
just
Show,
stink.
not Carly.
A pair of them would stink.
But if he got too fat, he'd be sent down developmental.
Wow, what an early 2000s
Wow, what a
reference
good,
that.
yeah. And have to move out of my house. And I'd terribly miss him. I'd cry every night and
Move
only
to
have the
Louisville?
comfort of the great Carly, spelled right that time, lying next to me as opposed to the world's largest athlete's strong embrace. Where is this going?
What is this?
I honestly don't think I'd cope. I'm shaking just thinking about it. Cheers for all the laughs of the podcast. Love all you daddies. Jack Coyle.
Cheers, Jack, mate. That's all right. That's great.
It's basically just, what are you thinking? Please send us what you're thinking right now.
So the question was, which two wrestlers would you want to move in with you in your house? Right. Another thing. I want someone who's going to be useful and resourceful. Who goes out and gets all... Who's good at catching food? Why do I think we're in the wild? We're not in the wild.
Right, we're
just
thinking
in a house,
there's an
yeah.
island. Who would I need to ring an Uber for me when I'm lazy?
Yeah.
I want a sugar daddy me, a man with money with a big house. So I'm going for Diamond Dallas Page.
Okay.
Also, because he eats organic food and he always cooks things, so the tea will be made.
And when you reach later life, you'll be in great shape because
Yeah,
he's great
me
with
hips will
joints and
get
stuff.
fine, yeah.
You'll be in better shape at 50 than you are now.
Yeah,
that's it. That's it.
What
Yeah.
you mean? Whoa!
No, but it is what's happened to like Scott Hall and that. They're all doing class. How has he discovered this magic thing?
Yoga.
Yeah, but why?
It's not yoga. It's not your mama's yoga. It's DDPY.
Yoga for regular guys.
So he's one. He'll make me turn.
DDP's a really good shout. Yeah.
And he's rich as piss as well.
Oh, you know what? I'd just pick Trent Seven.
All right.
Not because he has, for some reason, SS
I saw
shirts.
that. Have you seen his new merch?
No.
It's Trent and then a big like pattern of a 7 in a grid. But unfortunately, this end of the 7 forms the SS logo. Yeah, I don't think it's deliberate at all. Like, you definitely didn't notice.
Well, I would hope not. But then,
Surely you would
suspiciously,
take a step back and go, oh!
It's not immediately obvious.
it kind of is.
I only saw
but Marty Skull's shirt has him like going like that, and he's got his sunglasses. So they've added for effect like lines. What they've done is drawn the SS logo in both shades. So two UK wrestlers, I think it's moving. Is this a thing now? Like, have I missed something? So I'd have Trent Seven, so I could ask him that question, and just try and hope any of his coolness will rub off on me.
You all right? How's your day going? Great.
Just seeing him walk around is like watching, the lion in the zoo. Yeah, like.
Ba-da-ba-bum-ba-bum. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Who else? Is that one? We'll do one.
And the other one.
Tyler Vane.
My second one's Sheamus, just a moan at the telly.
There you go.
Sheamus seems like
sit down
great
with a
lad.
can of Guinness
Yeah.
each. That's bollocks, that on there. We'll say it to each other. Be a great old time.
Speaking of daft things, did you notice? Because some people on Reddit did. What happened on SmackDown? I've messed this out. New Day are dressed as Australians.
Yeah.
Doing the accent, and then
Yeah.
someone goes, "Wait, guys, should we be doing the accent?" And I was like, "Do they watch Cultaholic?"
Yep, I had to point that out. Then it was funny because Kofi's the one going, that's inappropriate, that. The man, of course, who made his start in wrestling by putting on an accent.
He should have gone, "That's really inappropriate, man." It's to really rub it in.
I'm going to go for both Young Bucks because they'll never be there and I'll have the place to myself. Because they're always like flying about, aren't they?
You'll have kids, though,
Cheap
won't you?
get.
Are they families moving in as well?
Are they? I don't know how
I
this
don't know.
works.
Oh, is this how this works? The wrestlers can move in, the families have to wait. They get a special house
They're
in
in
the
the
back.
outhouse.
Also,
I'll go for the Young Bucks. They probably also have got some good cameras and that for YouTube purposes. So, aye. There you
you're
go.
really thinking about this.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 2. All right. As you Geordies, I'm from County Durham,
Sand dancer.
would say, "How are you, lads?
Yeah.
Long time fan of you all."
Wait. Pause there. This happened to me at uni as well. All the Southerners think that
Oh,
how
cool.
means hello, but it actually means come on. And it can be used as come on in various how then, or how or how let's do this. It means come on,
Yeah.
not hello. Learn that. Right, sorry. carry
Yeah.
on.
No, how are Eileen? But please come up to us if you're not from the area and try and do an impression of the accent.
Yeah,
we
we
love
love
it every time.
Yeah, we
That's
do.
awesome. Wait, we can't really mock people for doing accents, can
No,
we?
sorry, that's why I'm staying quiet.
Yeah, well, good job.
You bloody bastard.
Stand the cries. Long-time fan of you all. I've recently started a new job and I'm allowed to listen to music, which is a nice change. Anyway, I've been listening to all the old podcasts and instantly got in trouble for bursting out laughing after listening to the story about Cultaholic Hall of Farmer, Jesus Christ, James, and the famous E-Fit.
Oh no.
Which had me remembering about my mate Nico. Uh-oh.
Oh no, why has James come back? I've been trying to leave him in the past now.
I know, I hate annoying characters. I remember in one lesson where the teacher asked him if he was okay, in which I turned around as he was sat directly behind me, and the boy looked green. Never seen anyone green other than cartoons, and they stumbled out the words no and decided to be sick all over the desk.
All right.
And even that looked strange, as it was brown with no lumps.
Oh.
I was sent home because of it, as a bit of it got on me and wasn't too pleased. What, the bit of you wasn't too pleased? Whatever. Have you seen any match that made you sick in any way?
They're the best questions then. The ones with the long story, and it's like, what's your favourite type of cheese?
I wanked off my dog last week.
Oh, God. I forgot all about that somehow. All the best. Still a loyal subject, Gavin.
Cheers,
We're
Gavin.
sick on him still to this day.
Gavin, maybe. He's from Wales. We've done his accent now, it's fine.
Wasn't Gavin from Essex?
Oh, was it? Oh, no, I meant just because Gavin's a Welsh name.
Oh.
Not from Gavin
Oh,
and
I didn't know
Stacey.
that.
Yeah, Gavin's a Gavin from the Valleys. So, or
One
is
more
it
time.
Gareth? Maybe both. So, no, I've never seen a match that's made me sick. But I've seen matches that have made me go, ugh. I've mentioned it before on the podcast, but the CZW one where the guy gets the thing in his head. I have to pull it out.
Oh, it
On
sticks.
the Vice
Yes.
documentary.
On the Vice documentary, sorry,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, it's not sticks, it's like a cookie cutter thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They've got to get like a
Oh, we
plunger
mean.
and go,
A hardcore cookie cutter.
yeah.
When I was younger, it was Sid.
Oh, yeah.
The leg.
The leg. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That would get me going.
That's grim, that.
And then Sunday.
I don't
Randy
like,
Orton.
I don't like broken noses, but I'm alright if it happens in a match, I guess. But blood I'm fine with, but if it's nosebleed blood, I get a bit weird for some reason. Also, I've just remembered a good one. Do you remember the Extreme Rules match between Aleister Black and Adam Cole? And Cole sliced his hand open.
Yes.
That made me feel a bit queasy, but not like proper sick. But yeah.
See, I used to be really into, the ultra-violent CZ Dub stuff, and nothing bothered me. Apart from when Thumbtack Jack, who's a very nice person, would do the syringe stuff.
Oh,
Never
right.
been
Through
sick
the-
watching stuff,
through the
but
cheek.
I just deeply unpleasant to watch because he's got stuff pierced there anyway. I'd be like, but through there and then squirt, and I'm like, whew.
Drake Wirtz did that in Japan. You know, the Orange NXT referee. I guess he's main roster now, is he?
Oh, he's NXT. I
Is
think.
he still NXT?
He was,
Yeah, he's
he was
NXT.
reffing Pete Dunne and Ricochet.
Yeah, he did that. Me and Sam watched it back there on our
he
live
was-
stream. Straight through. Lovely. Delightful.
Bloody no.
But nothing's made me sick in wrestling, no.
No.
I've not been physically sick, just the Sid thing will always make me go, ooh.
But I'll
Bit
not
cool.
watch the syringe stuff. Yeah.
There you go, children.
Sid doing a leg drop onto a syringe.
Oh, imagine
Well,
that.
his hand's
The leg
bleeding.
Well,
breaks.
well, just explain his hands.
The leg snaps, then the stump goes onto a syringe, which is planted up on the mat. Oh, bro, the microphone.
no. Oh,
That made me
fixed
sick.
it.
Moving on. Dear Jack, Ross, and Maffew, I am sorry that this email is not as silly as your usual ones.
Okay.
Oh, serious time. Maybe not. We've tripped before.
No, it is.
All right.
Oh, God, is it? Oh, but it's a lot more serious. I got back into wrestling around a year and a half ago and was living at home with my parents at the time despite being 26. I used to watch wrestling a lot with my parents around, especially my dad, as he would watch anything if it was on TV. However, whenever my dad would sit there while I watched wrestling, he would laugh and giggle through the whole thing because he found it stupid.
Yeah.
However, when I watched TakeOver Philadelphia in January, my dad watched it with me, and during the main event of Almas and Gargano, he sat there, not giggling, but said, "Wow, this is wrestling." In March this year, my dad suffered a heart attack and died. Now, wherever I watch wrestling, even though it drove me crazy, I miss my dad's laughing and snorts of derision. Now I only have my mum's fleeting interest in matches. However, her fury at Taker and Michaels' eliminations at the 2008 Royal Rumble was hilarious. She still talks about it now with outrage to this day. I still haven't been able to go back and watch the Almas and Gargano match, but I would love to be able to catch or to reach out to Johnny and Andrade to let them know how much that match means to me. So here's my question. Are there any matches out there which have allowed share a special moment with a loved one? All the best, Ed. I'm so glad that didn't end with like, and how big is Batista's dick or something like that.
No,
all right, well, thank you very seriously. Thank you very much, Ed, with 2 Ds.
Yeah, cheers, Ed. It's nice to have a serious one now and then, and it's a good question.
Mine's not so much an emotional moment. Mine's like, Ross, what the hell is that? And then TV was turned off and wrestling was banned for a while because Mae Young's nipples appeared. But that's the closest I've come.
Mine's not so much an emotional, like, basically me and my brother were both wrestling fans when we were kids, and he's got autism, so he lacks the social skills to do a job like this, and he'd love to do a job like this. And our favourite both as kids was Triple H. So if I ever met Triple H, I'd probably just tell him, like, my brother's like a massive fan of yours, can you sign something for him or something like that. So not a match so much, but Triple H is like my brother's guy. So yeah. Have you got one?
Not really emotional stuff. The emotional stuff in my life with other people hasn't been about wrestling. Actually, no, tell a lie. The WX Dub show this year, 16 Karat Gold. Again, grown men crying and hugging and stuff like that. The entire UK and Irish segment all just basically gone mad.
Drunk.
Gone rage. Oh, man, but we were drunk on emotion at that point when Ilya returned. That'll be one of the things when I've given up wrestling and got a real life. That'll be like, remember that? That was canny.
Dieses Match ist ein three-way dance. That's what Walter said. My voice, I'll be like, he makes it sound, the German accent so good.
It's just this
ist ein three-way dance.
Hair's standing on here like, oh my God, wait, and then it's like,
The pop is huge.
Yeah, that, but WrestleMania 2008, so what would be in 24, thank you. That one I spent with someone I was in a very nice relationship with. We watched it with friends, kind of, at their house. So watched the matches we liked, and the matches we didn't like, we went to the next room and
You've
did something else.
You've taken this to it. I was about to say to a dog.
It's one of my favourite WrestleManias.
Watching wrestling, you're in the mood, are you?
I was with them around. That was a nice start. Yeah, it really is like the hour or whatever we got at WrestleMania was
Just
great.
a question, Ed.
Whatever.
No, that was I feel...
Oh, yeah, but thank you, Ed.
Yeah, that was a class question. Really sorry for your loss, but it's nice to have a part until Matthew's answer. It's nice to have a bit of class on this show.
It was class. We on about it. Loved every second of it.
Oh, great.
Vicky Guerrero's wrestling. Let's go to the other room. Awesome. But yeah, no, it's. I'm glad that wrestling can bring people together like this. It's why it's, like I said, going to Germany, people deny ye. Well, kind of ye, because you got on the rise every week. But yeah, we wouldn't be talking to each other, hanging out, having nice moments like this.
Lovely moments.
Or in America or Manchester. If it wasn't for wrestling. So I like the fact that it can bring people together that otherwise would not look twice at one another.
No, it's...
I don't know, Matthew. I might, if you pass us in the street up there. Whoa! That fine piece of ass.
Well, WrestleMania 2008 on.
That's a good point there, I think.
So if you would like to send in your questions, please send them to MAILBAG at
Go on.
Cultaholic.com.
Yeah.
Finally.
It'll be... Question. That was class. People, this is free.
One of those ASMR videos.
Oh, goodness. The big question this week is, should Shawn Michaels come back for one more match? Should he return to the ring? Sides for and against. I think we're all probably initially leaning towards... Well, I don't know. You were saying earlier that you're not too against it.
No. Wrestlers need to make money.
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia has a lot of money.
Money place, yeah.
As far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
And Shawn Michaels' value is his name in wrestling. A lot of people will be able to transfer that. Steve Austin in straight-to-DVD films.
They've definitely asked for Austin, haven't they? The Saudi Arabian prince.
He wasn't that.
He wasn't, but I bet he's asked for him.
I bet.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. DDP Yoga and everything else. David Arquette apparently took a film career after his WWE title reign.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I don't think it's going to be a great match, but we're forgetting. We're not going to see 5-star Mr. WrestleMania, etc. thing. We're going to see Shawn Michaels, the novelty of him making one last appearance.
Imagine if they come out all 4 of them, and put on like a mid-90s All Japan tag match, 6 stars. It's like the most incredible thing anyone's ever seen. They won't. But
To be fair,
imagine-
Triple H and Shawn probably could if they wanted to. Triple H isn't banged up, or he doesn't seem to be.
He's probably the best wrestler now at the 4.
Yeah, Michaels is still ripped as piss, and
Is he though? You're saying he's in good shape and stuff. How do you know that? Has he been
When he
doing
comes
videos
out,
of himself?
60.
I watched a video with Kenny.
Yeah.
He was on tour with Kenny, and he was sat there in his vest. He's popping.
Is he?
He was
Oh,
popping.
okay. Yeah, but how did Shawn look?
Kenny's always a fine specimen, isn't he?
That's one thing. He's so deadpan as well. I've been drinking with Pat Patterson.
He's not Irish.
I can't do
We're
it.
not watching that.
I can't do Kenny's accent. I'm
Total
sorry.
bellas. All right, they're just been out drinking with Big Patty P.
It's just
I call him
slightly
Patty P.
Irish.
Yeah, I
It's
can't.
just,
Um,
I can't even do
I'll
English.
be-
Sorry.
I'll be interested to see how good Shawn Michaels is in the ring, because it's been
He trains a lot as well. He's
It's
at
been-
the performance center every day, isn't he?
8 years.
I'm good to hear that he's in shape.
10.
Don't 8.
It was 2010, wasn't it?
2010,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It was 20. WrestleMania 26. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does that
If Shawn wants to and he's fit and healthy, good for him. Go for it. Get your money, pal. Because why not?
Yeah.
Especially after Raw and that promo, I'd rather the return be against The Undertaker at WrestleMania, because I think that's what everyone wants to see now, isn't it? I know people that watch my videos do. I wouldn't mind seeing it.
Wait, watch what?
Remember when Michaels came back on Raw 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
3 weeks ago, and they were supposed to be cutting the promo about Undertaker versus Triple H, but they ended up cutting a promo for Undertaker versus Shawn
It's
Michaels.
the story of Triple H's career, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's guys
Everyone was
know.
like, oh, now you've dangled that carrot, would like to see it, but who knows whether they will or not.
For this glorified look, just take the money. Don't think about the whole women's thing. Don't think about anything else. Just money. Shawn Michaels, whatever show. Fine. Michaels Undertaker WrestleMania. Lord no. God no.
Why not?
I think it would be a disappointment.
Oh.
It's got so much to live up to.
I know that.
And they're
That's
like
half the reason I want to see
10
it.
years older now.
Oh yeah, actually yeah. What's about video series? Yeah, great. Knock yourselves out. Literally.
Nah, that's not true for me. That I think it'd be quite a nice thing to see. Just take as one last big blow off. What's the end game?
How many
I
times
saw
have we
this on
said that?
Reddit. What is his end game? I know there's questions about Shawn Michaels, but what's Taker's end game?
Well, what did he say on Raw? Delusion is the last resort of the damned, as they say. Like no one says that
I
Undertaker.
remember watching an interview with Taker. Well, I've just talked about Undertaker for a bit now, shall we?
Yeah,
Where
sure.
he's like, about maybe 2003, he's like, I don't want to be that guy where some dad's there with the son and the son goes, oh, look at him there. And the dad goes to the son, I used to watch him when he was good. Oh, well, you've made a mess of that, haven't you?
Right. I get what you're saying because I thought, I was there and you were there, imagine, for Roman Reigns versus Undertaker. That was
Yeah.
it. That was a great send-off. Great. Then he came back.
Kenny was crying.
Was he?
Aye.
What would it sound like if he was crying?
Like Chewbacca?
Oh, Kenny, calm down.
It was an emotional moment. I can't blame the guy for crying.
No, yeah, and Kenny's of a different era as well, so he'll have followed Undertaker's career far longer than we have as well. But
Because he was actually crying. Oh, can I have him for inside the ropes now?
oh no, oh dear. But yeah,
it was
that
weird
a
one
good-
time. So I was talking over you completely.
Go on, no, go for it.
One time I was at I forget which WrestleMania it was. Wasn't last year, wasn't the year after that. Maybe it was the before that one. I was at my corner shop getting ready to get supplies and stuff, and I was like, "Oh, so you watching the wrestling tonight?" So yeah.
John
Oh, I
Lennon.
remember I used to. It's how he talks.
Ringo.
As well. It's actually. See, he's not here to defend himself. Yeah, it's exactly how he talks.
Are you
And he
watching
went,
the wrestling tonight?
Oh, I used to watch it a few years ago when I was, like,
This
he
is
goes,
Paul McCartney.
yeah,
What's going on?
he's a bit washed up now.
You can drive my car.
And he said, "Oh, I used to watch Triple H was there." He goes, "Yeah, he's still wrestling." Okay.
Yeah.
Undertaker was there. He's my favorite. Yeah, he's still wrestling. And every time he was like,
Yeah.
and Shawn Michaels. Yeah, he's got one last. Every time I was like, okay. It's had this look on his face of like, doesn't really care about it. It was like, no one else has come along. Like,
Yeah.
like it is weird. Like, WWE wants it both ways. They want the new guys to be the people that people come to see. Actually, no, they want the brand to be the thing that people come to see. But even Ronda Rousey was on Raw. She went, I want to make this title as big and popular as, and she kept on name dropping people.
Bret Hart, Stone Cold.
Yeah. She went all those people, and you're like, okay.
You know what
At
that
one
is,
point,
though?
you have to say goodbye to that era. But then at the same time, they're like, yeah, but it's a lot easier to rely on these half-dead people we have Especially if the Saudi Arabia people go, can we have the Ultimate Warrior?
But
Is that doable?
It's another revenue stream, innit? Because if they keep name dropping these old people and the kids go, who's that? Dad, pay for me network, will you? I think that's why they do it these days more than ever. Just to go,
That's
look,
a good point, actually.
and you can watch them all here for $9.99 a month.
When they were good.
Just as a quick little aside as well, I saw a really good tweet that I could have put in the Hall of Fame maybe from Joey Janela, who put a young picture of Jim Cornette up, looking a bit weird, and just had the caption, I think I'm cute, I know I'm sexy.
But should Shawn Michaels return if he wants to?
Yeah.
Good on you.
Wants to, I guess, yeah. Yeah, that's a solid answer. What do you think? Let us know. What do you
It'd be great
think?
if it's like, oh my God, he's here. Small package, 1, 2, 3. Goodbye, Saudi Arabia. There will be no encore.
Just everyone leaving. I can picture all the Saudis leaving.
All the Saudis doing the dance.
While in the background, you just... Yeah.
Play their guitar.
Well, that's it for the Cultaholic Wrestling Podcast. Thanks very much for watching. Oh, I can see you getting ready down there. I've been Jack. This has been Ross. You can follow us respectively on Twitter at Jack the Jobber and at Ross on Wrestling. Have you got anything to say?
That is factually correct.
Maffew at Maffew Gregg. What are you going to go on?
I might as well plug the guy since he's got to be the Hall of Fame win this week. And Puppet Jack.
I think it's real Puppet Jack.
Not like that imposter over there. Pointed. Come on, man. Get him.
Great. Thanks, everyone. And join us in that.
Bye.
Bye.